What's up? Alex from Boss Life Blog here today to tell you about a very important topic. Today we're going to be talking about how you can master your emotional expression in 90 days using a very simple tool called video blogging, what I'm doing right now. And over the next 5 to 10 minutes, you're going to learn some incredible tips that can absolutely change the course of your life by allowing you to learn more about yourself, more about how to express yourself emotionally, get yourself to a place where you just feel like you can communicate who you are. Alright, so first let me tell you a little bit of background about myself, my personal story, how I came about this journey of learning to master my emotional expression. To be honest, growing up, I was very bad at expressing myself emotionally. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was my school or whatever, my friends. I have no idea. For whatever reason, it really hurt my life overall. I just didn't know how to express myself. Maybe you have this issue. If you are having a hard time expressing yourself emotionally, you're probably not enjoying your life to the degree that you could. Now, this could be stopping you from having relationships you want to have. This could be stopping you from enjoying the current relationships you have to the fullest degree possible. It could be stopping you from getting a job you want. Maybe from enjoying some new kind of adventurous experience you want to enjoy. Whatever it is, emotional expression is very important for you to master, for you to put a lot of focus on, because if you're not able to express yourself, to communicate your personality, to communicate your feelings, to be honest, you're just never going to live the life that's possible for you. So you've decided to master your emotional expression. Good for you. That's the most important step, committing to doing it. Like I said just before this, when I didn't know how to express myself emotionally, my life was in turmoil. I had all these thoughts, all these feelings going on. I couldn't get it out. It was like building up inside of me. So how do you practice your emotional expression? Video blog. Do you have a smartphone? Do you have a camera? Do you have an iPod? Any of those things will work. So let me tell you a little bit about my process, how I got started, and why you should do it. I got started because I started doing it honestly as a journal for myself. If you've ever tried writing, you probably realize that it helps you to practice your verbal expression. That's very good. A lot of writers do that. It's a very good self-development tool. If you've ever tried writing, maybe it's helped you. Video blogging is the same thing except for your verbal expression. The thing is, you use verbal expression in life a lot more often than you use written expression in life, unless you're, I don't know, a coder or, a writer, I guess. Yeah. So if you use verbal expression in your day-to-day life, it's very important to learn how to express yourself emotionally. So video blogging is a great tool for that. Let me tell you the two main reasons why video blogging is great for practicing your emotional expression. Number one, when you're on camera, you're forced to express yourself verbally, to communicate your thoughts, to clarify what's in your head, and to express it verbally. If you don't do this with a camera on, you have nothing to keep you accountable about what you're saying, about who you're being, about how you're being when you're expressing, when you're practicing your expression. So the first part of video blogging that's very good is the actual act itself. It gets you in the flow. If you ever struggle to communicate, to talk to people, to, I don't know, explain how you're feeling or what's going on with you, this is really going to be good for you, because when you watch back the video, you're going to see yourself and you're going to say, oh, that's me. I didn't know that was me. You're going to realize things about yourself that you just did not know before. And that's the second most important aspect of video blogging. When you watch it back, you realize things that you didn't know that you had. You realize, oh, I express myself like this. When I think this, I'm actually looking like this. So, number one, when you actually get into the flow on camera, it teaches you a lot about how to stay present to the moment, how to clarify and express your thoughts verbally. And number two, when you watch it back, you learn things about yourself that you never would have known, that you sort of had as a characteristic of your personality. So you learn a lot when you watch it back. That's the two sides of video blogging, which probably you never heard of. I never heard of those things, just what I learned personally. Some quick tips if you're going to do some video blogging, all right? When I first started, very hard for me to concentrate on the camera, hard for me to concentrate on my words, on my thoughts. I would get kind of distracted, mixed up, especially being in a place like this, people around everywhere, people are walking by watching me. Everyone's like, what's this guy doing? Kind of a weird, strange thing we're seeing right now. Is he a reporter? What's going on? Obviously, it's some kind of official thing, not that official. The distractions that you will feel are not just external, but internal. As you're talking to a blank camera, to an inanimate object, you're going to feel things. You're going to be like, how do I look right now? What would people think if they saw this? Am I being myself? Well, what do I look like? You're going to have all these thoughts. It's going to stop you from being able to communicate. You need to plow through that resistance. If you're struggling with resistance, check out this video here. Really good plug. Getting better at those. Yeah, sweet. Anyway, video blogging is the best tool to personally develop yourself that I've found that you can do by yourself. You need no one. You just need a phone, a camera, an iPod, any kind of recording device. And you can literally just sit there and do it. One more tip. When you're getting on the camera, try to get loose. You're going to be stiff. It's going to be hard. You're going to say, oh man, you're just going to freeze up. If you're like everyone else who I've met who's tried video blogging, one of the main things that we struggle with is getting loose, relaxing, being yourself, getting natural. So quick tips that I tell people is like, shake your shoulders around, shake your body, dance around, yell a little bit, get loud. And doing these things will help you to get outside your head, get loose in your body so you can actually express yourself emotionally. It's not just a verbal thing, it's an entire body type of communication. So get loose, express yourself loudly, and have fun with it. Be silly. Don't be too serious. That's so important. Get silly. Be stupid, make a silly noise, shake your face from side to side, like this. That's really good. Do all that kind of stuff. That's going to help you when you start video blogging. Now you've heard from me my personal background in emotional expression. Used to suck, got a little bit better. How did I get better? Video blogging. You've heard about how you can video blog, some tips on how to get started. So how do you get the most out of using this very, very special, very life-changing tool called video blogging? Well, it's very simple. All you got to do is commit. Just say to yourself, I'm going to do one video blog per day for 90 days in a row using any recording device. Could be like a minute long, could be 20 minutes long. Doesn't matter. Commit to it once per day for 90 days. At the end of those 90 days, you're going to notice a huge difference on day 1 versus day 90. Not only that, not only are you going to notice a huge difference in your delivery on camera, which you may or may not use any other time, but you're going to notice a huge change in your life, in your relationships, in your job, in your business, and I think it'll carry you forward in a huge, huge way. I hope this video was very helpful for you as far as how you can master your emotional expression. For me, learning this skill has been one of the most life-changing things that I have explored over the past few years, and I know that if you just implement these things that I've talked about in the video over the next 90 days, you will see a spike and huge improvement in your emotional expression, and it'll change the course of your life from here on out. I can promise you that. Hope that was helpful. Alex from Boss Live Blog signing out from Lviv, Ukraine. No bombs going off as you might expect. Really peaceful. Talk to you later. Emotional expression. Focus is locked on, lighting's good, framing's good. All right, boom. What's up? Yeah, I already said the what's up. Stay tuned. Testing, how's my volume? Gotta be this loud the whole time. Stay this loud. That shit ain't cool. Gotta be on point. Just big leagues. Big leagues. Good, I think that's good. For me personally, been one of the most valuable things that I've learned, that I've worked on, that I've heard about, that I've used, implemented, and explored over the fucking past 2 years. I hate my life. Okay, all right. I hope this video. I hope Jesse Fam the man. How does one man with $10,000? How does a guy with? How does a guy who dropped out of college with $10,000 worth of debt or more travel the world for years, picking up hot chicks everywhere? I don't know. You got to be Jesse Fam, I guess. Cool. I'm good to go.